Today in Scotland News recently, a woman separated from her boyfriend is being denied custody of her two children due to a maternity test. The results show that she only shares 25% of her DNA with her children.
The mother's DNA shall match because she passes down 50% of her DNA to offspring. The offspring should receive 23 chromosomes from each parent to get 46 chromosomes. If the offspring receives 30% or 70%, then this may result in abnormalities. DNA is transmitted to the offspring through fertilization, in which a male and female gametes form a cycle, which later becomes an embryo and results in an offspring.
The welfare agency brought forward the ideas that the mother was actually the aunt or the grandmother. This is least likely because she is too young to be a grandmother. The idea of her being the aunt is likely, but an aunt and a nephew or niece share about 25% of DNA, which is what the result shows. IVF is also a possibility, which is when the mother is used as a surrogate mother for someone else. But Lillian wouldn't lie about that. A chimera is a person who is his or her own twin. If you look at a chimera's DNA, they look to be a fusion of two people, twins who grew up to be one. Dr. V figured out that Lillian shares two female DNA sets. Different parts of her body could have different DNA. As in Lillian's case, fraternal twins occur when two eggs released by a mother are fertilized by different sperm. They share 50% of her DNA. Dr. V believes Lillian looks normal because to identify a chimeric individual, you would need to check the person's DNA. This can be tested by taking DNA of various parts of her body. One hypothesis on how a chimeric person could form could be by the way of two eggs being fertilized by the two different sperms. This creates fraternal twins, which then become one while in the womb, which in turn creates a chimeric individual. Chimeric DNA can be tricky because their DNA isn't the same as others, so it can throw off prosecutors or the ruling. A question that can be brought up can be how courts can modify their DNA test to go more in depth to try and prevent these type of court rulings.